name's Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. Right now I'm starting a series on houses, and because I'm doing houses and it's something that's very basic, I decided that really what my channel has always been about is just basic knowledge on astrology that you can learn and grow with and become more advanced. And so I'm going to just start putting out little short videos on certain aspects and what they mean, so that you guys can learn more. Now, if you already know this stuff, you can just avoid these videos, but if you don't, I think these will help you in your chart reading. So this is on degrees. Now, some people really feel like degrees are stupid, and I've heard this argument, once you focus too much on degrees, you don't focus on the chart and you get all messed up. Well, here's the deal. Don't be a moron. If you feel like degrees are going to get in the way of you reading a chart, don't read degrees. You don't have to, okay? It's just another part that gets you more in depth to the chart. Now, also, don't throw out your degrees at people. I have my moon at 25 degrees, and I have my sun at 15 degrees, and I have my ascendant at 7 degrees. What does that mean about me? Because it doesn't mean anything about you, because people's brains don't work like that. They don't pick up that information. Like, you're throwing out numbers, planets, and signs, and it's very, very confusing. But when you're looking at a chart and you can see the degrees, it does help. Knowing numerology helps with degrees because numbers always mean the same thing. If you see a number, that number means something. And that's what numerology is, the idea that 1 through 9 each means something, and the value of that number is important no matter where you see it. Now, you don't want to be crazy and be like, I just saw a 5 over here and a 5 over here, I must be a 5 day. And you can be crazy if you want to, but I'm just letting you know, you don't have to be like that. So a degree is a number, right? There are 30 degrees in every sign. In these degrees, your planets, whatever planets, normally you want to look at the faster moving planets because the slower moving planets take days, months, even years to change degrees. So a faster moving planet like Moon, Venus, Mercury, Sun, and your ascendant, descendant, IC or MC, those kind of things will change degrees quickly, so that degree matters more. My sun sign is 9 degrees in Libra. My sun has a lower degree because it's nowhere near the 29th degree. It is closer to the 0 degree, but it is a 9, and 9 is the number of wisdom. It's like the grandfather number. I wouldn't say that my sun makes me so wise, but because it's 9 degrees, the first third of my life, I'd say that my 9-degree sun makes me about as mature as an 18-year-old person who thinks they know everything. That's my sun. Looking at other parts of it, my moon falls at 22 degrees. 22 degrees is a master number. So yay for my master number moon. It is a 22-4 because you always want to reduce it to the smallest number. But it's 22, so it's closer to the 29th degree. So it's more mature. So I am pretty mature in my emotions. I am not quick to anger unless I feel like you deserve it. It's also 22, which is unstable, but it's intuitive. So even though I'm not quick to my emotions, I am unstable. It's like inside. I'll just like hold it back like this. That's my 22-degree Taurus moon. Now my ascendant. When I talk to somebody who feels like they are like all over the place, they think they're making lots of sense and they're just like not, I always find that their ascendant is 0 to 5 degrees. They just have a very low degree ascendant. It doesn't mean that they're immature, it just means that their personality has not really come into itself and they're trying to grasp at things, just to make life make sense to them. That's not the same as someone who has a higher degree ascendant. My ascendant's in Pisces, so I'm not going to, pat myself on the back here. It's at a very high degree. This means that when you talk to me, if I don't know what to say, because there's a lot of times I don't because I have a Pisces ascendant, I just don't say anything. I observe. A lot of people with later ascendants observe and pick up their maturity from watching other people unable to do it. If you have a low degree midheaven, it might be hard for you to find your next career move because it just seems unstable. You don't really know what you're looking for. I have a lot of planets with really low degrees. I have planets with higher degrees. You just look at what that planet means and you can kind of see how mature it is. And if you know anything about numerology, look at the number. So if my ascendant is 26 degrees, 6 plus 2 is 8. I am actually an 8 life path. So I do come across in this 8 way to people in a very cold way. Even though Pisces is warm, my 8 degree ascendant makes me a little bit more callous. Does this make sense? So now we have the anaretic degree, the 29th degree, which if you're really looking and it's just too hard to grasp all the degrees right now, the 29th and the 0 degree, those are the most important. The 29th degree, it means that that person and that aspect is almost fully developed. Until it is fully developed, they fly between extremes because they're trying to figure out some sort of karma, this way of fixing themselves and making them feel this absolute perfection that should be that number, because it's almost 30, but it's not quite there. Once this person figures out how to master that number of 29, which is also 11, so it's a master number, the master number 11, they can become wise and strong and mature in that place. That makes it hard because they constantly get these karmic lessons thrown at them. 0 degrees is just a baby. It's hard. If you are born on a cusp and you are the 0 degree, so you missed that anaretic degree of your sun sign and you went straight into the other. You're not the latest born Cancer. You are the earliest born Leo, 0 degrees. You will forever be plagued with this feeling of like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I am immature and spontaneous and blah. I've always felt like this weird instability. Now I can just try to regulate myself in that 0 degree placement. Like there are things about me that are at 0 degrees, which I might think, oh yeah, I know everything about. There are certain parts of me that don't know everything. I know, that are really stupid. I'm not saying that 0 degrees is stupid, but if you have something in 0 degrees, you might want to see maybe it's stupid. And I'm big enough to admit that about me. Anyway, that was your quick talk on degrees. I will be giving you more videos like this if you like it. Okay, bye.